Low producer price inflation took the market to new highs, but consumer prices are still likely to have picked up. It's Thursday, 11th of September, and here's what you need to know. Wall Street chalked up record new high closes on Wednesday after surprisingly low producer price inflation left investors adding to bets the Federal Reserve will cut rates next week. That's now seen as certain, and the chance of a jumbo 50 basis point cut is seen at 10%. Our number of the day, though, is 2.7%. That's the forecast for consumer price inflation year on year out later. That would be the highest in 7 months. That's because tariffs are working their way through the economy and making commodities like coffee and beef more expensive. Economists also say US food prices are rising because of labour shortages at farms, since undocumented migrant workers are too afraid of deportation to go to work. Higher inflation is unlikely to put the Fed off from cutting rates, though. Watch out too for a rate decision from the European Central Bank later, although rates in Europe are unlikely to move anywhere. Inflation in the Eurozone is now forecast to fall below the bank's 2% target next year. Hawkish members of the bank's governing council say the European economy has been surprisingly resilient to tariffs, although ECB Chief Christine Lagarde is expected to leave the door open for one more possible cut around the end of the year. Our chart of the day is Oracle. Look at this. That stock jumped at 1.43% on Wednesday, meaning co-founder Larry Ellison is now closing in on Elon Musk as the richest man in the world. Ellison owns 41% of Oracle's stock, and his personal wealth is estimated at $392.6 billion. The company unveiled several multi-billion-dollar cloud computing contracts this week. OpenAI has agreed to buy $300 billion worth of cloud computing power from Oracle over 5 years. And our stock of the day is Klarna. The buy now, pay later lender went public in New York on Wednesday and opened at $52. That's a 30% increase on the IPO price of $40. That values the company at $19.65 billion. It's one of 7 companies going public in New York this week, and the busiest week for IPOs in years, including several crypto companies. And that's what you need to know this morning.